electronics multinational company for Malaysia. And this guy, I know him to be extremely conservative, skeptic, and just not the easy type of person to convince. But for him to, boldly put his pictures on Facebook, he has got to be very, very excited about this. So I've seen this hair, and I've seen that, but I didn't just see the hair. I saw his skin, his face was actually looking younger. See what happens in Singapore and Malaysia had a chance to launch R Squared 8 months ago. Okay, the situation is that R Squared is so hot right now. Everybody's interested with this, but the technology to manufacture it is special. And so each country is now being rationed, which means each country only has one chance and one shot to be able to get R Squared. 8 months ago, it was for Singapore, Hong Kong, and Malaysia. And as of yesterday, okay, limited supply is available in the Philippines for the next 5 days. But the problem is that stocks are extremely dwindling, and so for people, these stocks are supposed to be given only for our VIP clients, just so that these people would be able to use it, so that by January, when it's launched, you already look younger than all your peers, and so everybody, you don't need to sell. People would just ask you, what are you doing? And then by that time, that's when you tell them. Right, is that good? Yes. Okay, all right. And so, this is Bernard. He's from Malaysia, and you can notice also the difference, no? Angkong na siya dito, no? Lolo na siya dito. Doon, dad pa lang. Alright? Now this lady, I met this lady when I was in Indonesia. Now there are thousands upon thousands of all these, testimonials na bumabaha sa internet right now, which is very interesting. I have never seen a product that works so good that hundreds and hundreds, in fact 1,000 testimonials are online right now of people that are real. I happen to know who these people are. Now, how many of you have heard of a brand called Alphard from Toyota? Anyone? Alphard is the mother of all vans, the most expensive minivans or family vans in the world. Okay, and the Alphard in Indonesia is exclusively distributed by this lady. So these people are extremely rich. They don't need to put up testimonials like that. Okay, so there is this. These are real. These are people you cannot pay for. Okay, and so could you see the difference? So this is how you look now when you go to your reunion. It's like that. And next year, you're gonna look like their daughter. Okay, of course, these are some other people that have used the product from heart disease and so on. Now we had a friend in Hawaii who was fortunate enough to be able to try the product. When it was launched in North America. His problem was peculiar because he has a liver toxicity that keeps increasing. His SGPT, SGOT kept increasing that the doctors would not be able to reduce. And so finally, a family member who participated in the company said, why don't you just try this just for health purposes? And within 3 months, doctors saw a marked difference and a big drop in the liver toxicity, so that the doctor became so curious about it that he actually wanted to take the product as well. All right, so it's an amazing product. We have another friend from San Diego who started using the product, and their heartbeat, is it the rhythm or the heartbeat has never been normal, so they've never had regular blood pressure for many, many years, 15 years. For 3 months of taking the product, he was so surprised, but for the very first time, his blood pressure was back to normal. Okay, and so there's more and more and more of these, and it's unexplainable. And probably it's the reason why is because what doctor was saying was that at the very core of your health is your genes. And so if you could target at that level, then it's an amazing thing that you can do for your bodies. Okay? And so starting today, you have the power to feel young again. How many of you would like to have that power to feel young again? Very good. It's an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing product. But we need to understand, if you want to do business, if you want to do big business, then you need to understand something called pre-positioning. If you wait till next year, R Squared is going to be launched. It's going to be sold at about 8,000 pesos per month. And so if you wait till next year, you actually don't need to sell it, because every single person that you know that is above 40 will be interested in looking younger. This is a product that if they can afford it. Unfortunately, a lot of the good things in this world are not free. Yes or yes? Okay, and so if they can afford it, they will buy it. But if you wait till that time to talk to your friends about it, okay, you probably can talk to, 10 people a day, and maybe you can get about 50 customers. But you see, right now, okay, we have the ability to pre-position for this market and build a distribution network way ahead. Okay, and we could position with a product line called TRA. What's a TRA? How many of you know that obesity is a very big problem in the country? Anyone? Yeah. Okay. How many of you know that you're sexy from the breast up, but not from the breast down? Right? That when you're on side view, it actually looks like a Christmas tree, right? Okay. And so the problem with fat loss and weight loss right now is that most of the products out there in the market is toxic to your liver and to your kidney. And you're going to be dependent on a shake. And of course, papayag ka kasi kadiri yung iniinom mo. But when you get back to normal diet and go back to your normal food, you will double up. Not your income, you will double up the fats that you lost. Is that good? Okay, so for the first time, the company has just launched the program, the fitness program, that has actually is now #1 in Singapore, #1 in Malaysia, #1 in Taiwan, and #1 even in Korea. Because this product will allow you to lose weight without exercise, without starvation. Is that great? Yes. And there is no rebound. So you lose weight once, forever. Is that good? Yes. Everybody can use that product, right? And now what happens is if you talk to 10 of your friends and you start expanding that market for TRA, starting with the weight loss stuff, what happens if you get 50 customers over here? All those customers would also be interested in looking younger. Yes or yes? Because when you are younger, your metabolism used to be faster. You didn't gain as much weight when you were younger. And so what happens when you have 50 people talking to 10 people each, you got 500 clients instead of that 50 clients. Do you see that difference? You see, you do the same thing. You still talk to people because we're in marketing. Business is all marketing. The question is, when do you begin? And how does it affect you in terms of your income? Okay? But none of this makes sense if we are not, we've just had Baha, right? And unfortunately in the Bible, there's a prescription for you to ensure that you don't get, affected by the Baha. And it says that you need to build your house on high ground. What does it mean? When you build a business, we got to look for the long-term advantages of our business and make sure that what we're building on is actually stable. Yes or yes? Now, would you like to work once and retire forever? Is that good? Or would you like to keep working and working because whatever you built has gone, nabaha na ulit, nawala rin company mo or anything? And so I'd like to show you a video, a short clip, as to let you know, so that we will find out who is this company that's backing up all this technology. The technology is interesting, but if you don't have the right backup, the financial partners behind this, we don't have the capital to create this kind of technology. These are hundreds of millions that have to be used for this kind of technology. Lucky for us, there's a company that's voted by Fortune magazine, Forbes magazine, to be one of the most trustworthy companies in the world that is offering us a unique chance to partner with them. Okay, so let's take a look at this video clip.
No entrepreneur can do it all by themselves. Every entrepreneur has to have powerful partnerships, people or teams or companies